Hey everybody, it's your boy Hesh. Anyways, this video is going to be a little bit creepy because I'm going to tell you the story of two extremely scary dreams I've had that till this day we kind of like just get like a little bit of goosebumps remembering these dreams. People say like dreams, like when dreams are like very like vivid, they mean something, but I don't know what the fuck these dreams ever meant. What happened when I was like maybe 10 years old. It was strange. In this dream, I was in my school and I was in one of the classrooms, and my dad and my sister was in the classroom too. My dad was with my sister, and they were like on another table, sitting down. They were close by, but they were like on another table. And I was sitting at this desk, and like Jesus appeared, or Jesus. I don't think it was Jesus, but it looked like Jesus, like the white Jesus on the cross, that the Catholic churches have. And he was there, and I'm gonna be honest, I was creeped out because the way he would look at me in the dream. Let me take my glasses off. He was like looking at me like this, like straight to my eyes. And he was like just like that, like, and he spoke a Spanish that was like not Dominican. It sounded like more like that, like Spain or like from Mexico, like the well-spoken Mexican Spanish. And in the dream, I was drawing. I don't remember what I was drawing, but then he told me like, "Do you know who I am?" And I looked at him, and I didn't really want to look at him that much because, like I said, I was creeped out by the way he was looking at me. And when he looked at me, and like he's like, "Do you know who I am?" Mind you, he was talking to me in Spanish, but I'm just translating it. And I told him like, "Yeah, you're Papa Dios. Papa Dios is like Father God, or in Dominican kids, like we say Papa Dios all the time. We call him Papa Dios. We call God Papa Dios. So I'm like, yeah, you're Papa Dios. Very innocent. And he was like, okay. And then he showed me like a little drawing. Like he started drawing too, and he drew like a little red figure with a little horns. And he shows it to me. He's like, you know what that is? You know who that is? And he's like, and I'm like, oh, that's the devil. He was like, okay. And then he was like, you know who I am? I'm getting goosebumps right now saying this. He was like, you know who I am? And I'm like, I just answered that. And I'm like, Papa Dio. And he was like, no. And I'm like, who? He was like, the devil. I could laugh. I could laugh at this shit now because I started screaming. I was like, ah! And then he was like, he started like laughing, like ha ha ha, ha like evil laughing, and then like his face started melting, and it was so fucking scary. Why I did not watch a movie, a scary movie, like it this dream came out of nowhere. This nightmare, it came out of nowhere. Because usually when you have a dream of something, it's because you had, like, you saw something that stayed in your subconscious, and now, you know what I mean? I don't know where the fuck this came from. And then like I look at my dad and my sister that who were very close by, like ah! and like my dad and my sister were like they saw, and they were just like in like shock, like they didn't go run to help me or anything, which is pretty accurate. But yeah, they That I remember I woke up. I don't know if I woke up crying or woke up like struggling, like, but it was a very fucked up dream, and I can't forget it. And I know it messed with me for days. And I didn't really tell that dream to my parents or anything because they were like, they didn't give a shit. I think, or I don't know, but it was fucked up. I don't even know why the fuck I would dream something like that. Like I have no idea why the fuck I would dream something like that. Next dream. This dream I had it when I was like already, I was 17 or 18. But I do know that my sister was in college because she didn't live with me. And my dad was younger. It wasn't when I was 18, 19, like when the World of Warcraft shit happened from that other video. Time where dad used to patrol the house. My dad had like a flashlight, and like literally with his gun and the flashlight, he would like go around the house and just like look at the backyard, go to the front, because people were trying to break into our house because my dad had a lot of money in the house. Patrol the house, always like pop one just to let them know. Like it was around that time, and I remember like by that time my dad would sleep at home every day. So used to go to sleep late at night talking to my girlfriend, who by the way is my wife today. Yeah, I'm 35 and I'm married. I have 3 kids, and my wife is the same girlfriend I had when I was 16. I won in life. Anyways, this is how it started. So I used to, in my bedroom, if I wanted to be comfortable. But since my sister wasn't home, used to be in my sister's bedroom. There used to be a phone in my sister's bedroom, and there was a phone in the living room. So I used to sometimes just like lay down on a beanbag, basically on the floor, and I used to just talk to my girlfriend until I fell asleep. It was a weird night because I can't remember everything, and I don't want to make anything up. So what I do remember is I was just dreaming, but I don't know if the first dreams were bad. I think they were just regular dreams, but I do know that on the past few days I was having a lot of nightmares. I was like pretty freaked out. This one specifically was weird. It did not feel like a nightmare. It felt real. All of a sudden I woke up on the beanbag with my phone, and then I'm like, holy shit, I fell asleep. What time is it? And I'm like, it's late. And then when I grab the phone, and I'm like, hello? I start feeling of goosebumps and scared like around me. And I'm like, hello? And I grab the phone, and I hear my girlfriend. She was like, hello? You fall asleep? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, me too. And then I was like, yo, there's something weird here. I can feel it. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I could feel it. And then like I dropped the phone, and I tried to get up. And when I tried to get up, I felt a force pushing me down. I was like trying to get up, and that shit would just push me down. It was like viciously pushing me down. And but like at that time, like I was very brave. So even if I was scared, I'm the type of person that even if I'm scared, I'm charging at the monster to fight it. So I remember I went like I put my hands to do a push up, and I was like I roared a little bit. I was like ah! and I got up. So when I got up, I dashed to the door, and I was so scared. I was so scared when I dashed to the door because I was like, that shit's right behind me. It's gonna grab me. Whatever the fuck was pushing me down, it's gonna grab me. So I ran to the door. It was closed, and when I opened the door, I see my dad in the dark, same pose, because he used to like kind of like walk like he used to get like, and it was funny. I used to laugh at him because my dad used to literally go and patrol around the house wearing boxers and chancletas, like wearing flip-flops, and like with his gun and the focal, the flashlight. I'm gonna have to explain this. This is how my house was, at least the hallway. So there's a hallway, right? To this side side is the dining area, and the kitchen, and the living room, and whatever, and the stairs to go upstairs. And right now I'm in my sister's room, right? So I'm in my sister's room. Right across my sister's room is my room, and right next to my room is the bathroom. Dad was standing like literally in between the bathroom and my room, with the flashlight, and when I opened the door, he was like crouching, like he was patrolling, and then he flashed me with a flashlight. So I didn't see my dad's face. I just thought that was my dad, or knew that was my dad, because of his voice, the way he was crawling, and the flashlight, the way he was holding the gun and everything, made me. I was like, Papi, and he was like, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Something bad was just pushing me down. I don't know what it was. And he was like, really? Let's see what it. Let's look for it. Which was weird because my dad is not the type. My dad doesn't believe in shit. Let's look for it. And I'm like right behind him, close behind him, and he just walks like that, and then he goes like. He stopped like that, and then he just turned around to the bathroom. Which, by the way, in that dream, it didn't have a door. It was just, and the bathroom straight ahead is like the bathtub with the curtains. In the dream, it had no curtains. The bathroom had no door, and in the wall of the bathtub was a crucifix, a big crucifix, like probably like this size, and the man in the middle was not Jesus. I don't know who that man was. I've made speculations of who it might have been, but he had gray hair. He had like tan skin, like me, maybe. His eyes were like wide open like that, and he was just like, instead of, because if you look at a cross, like it's Jesus, like this. The man was like this. He had his eyes open, and he was just like. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. It didn't really freak me out. It was just like weird that was there, and it's just that when my dad flashed at that, and he told me like, there it is, and then he tells me, kill it, and I ran, and then when I ran into the bathroom, because like I said, I'm fearless, I'm scared, but I'm still gonna charge at it. I ran to it, and then he came behind me and held me through here, and I like jumped, but he was holding me, like basically he held me, and I did like a double kick, like I did like this is a cross. I went like da, 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 da. My dad came behind, hold me, and I went like and bah, and it was like made out of like porcelain, so it like cracked immediately, and then I woke up. That whole shit was a dream. I woke up, and I woke up there in the floor with the phone in my hand. When I grabbed the phone, my girlfriend's not there. She fell asleep. And I didn't feel anything bad, but I was still scared. So Dad's bedroom, and I knocked. I'm like, Dad, can I sleep with you? I had a shitty nightmare. Like I don't feel safe. And he was like, okay, yeah, you can. Mind you, I was like 18, I think, 17. And I told him my dream, and my dad was like, that's a fucked up dream. Like, that's a very fucked up dream. And my dad just didn't know. Like why would that happen? Like, he was trying to, like, to understand it. Till today, like, I still think about that dream. And it's been, like, almost 20 years. Like, it's fucking crazy. A lot of weird shit happened to me when I was in the Dominican Republic. Most of it stopped happening when I came out here to the United States. I think that maybe what happened was, like, tried to do witchcraft on me or something, because I used to be popular and I used to make music, and like I had a lot of haters. Like something about Dominicans, and I'm saying this as a Dominican, something about Dominicans from over there is that they're not ashamed to show that they're jealous of you or envious of you. Because it's like, if you're envious of something, like, do you want to be that person? Like, you're just mad that that person's winning, and now you hate them. Like, people will go out of their way to fuck you over, even to go to a witch doctor and be like, this person, fuck them over because I don't like them. And the sad thing is, I had no idea who could it be, because I didn't really have a personal problem with anybody. Fucked up ass dream, and it's like, till this day, like now I'm talking about it, and it's just freaking me out. Like, why the fuck did I dream that? Like, why the fuck did I dream that? Why? I didn't imagine. Again, this second dream that I just said, that was so fucking real. Again, I didn't see a movie that made me think about that. I didn't see it on the internet or anything. You know what I mean? It just happened that way. Not afraid. Dark things. These things have no power. No power at all. But I was young and I didn't know any better, you know? Because if something dark comes to me now, or something like that happens to me, like, I know I could just go to, I could literally tell that thing, like, yo, do me a favor. Rip your head off and shove it up your own ass. And the thing will have to do it if I command it to. You know what I mean? But, like, back in the days, I didn't know this. So I was fucking scared as hell. I'm, like, thinking about it now and, like, creeping me out now is just because I'm just thinking, like, why did it happen? I don't even know what it means. If I'm completely honest with y'all, like, I don't know if I did get, like, somebody did do witchcraft on me or something. 5 years old, and my life is okay with a woman that I still love to this day. Like, me and her, we've been together since we were teenagers. And we still cuddle and play and kiss each other and tell each other that we love each other. You know, like we're still boyfriend and girlfriend, like from back in the days. Like, that's why I feel like I'm winning. I have 3 kids with the same woman. And they're beautiful. 2 boys and a girl. I'm winning. I'm rich. So many problems throughout my life. My music career failed. Like, I really was going to make it in the Dominican Republic. I was going to become famous over there, and I just didn't make it. I came here, you know, a lot of it, I already, like, made peace with it, and I understand that I was immature, and I didn't have the right attitude. And even though somebody else might have, either to getting me fired from a job or to getting me in trouble or something, myself, because I'd rather just hold myself accountable than just blame somebody else. For a long time, throughout my entire life, for a very long time, I've been a victim. I've always blamed other people for my failures. Literally, like 2020, I started holding myself accountable. And even though I still understand that a lot of people, you know, had contributed to my failures, like even my father, he was like the main to my failure in my music career, myself, purpose. But yeah, like I feel like everything goes wrong, and I never understood why. Like, why does everything go wrong? Why do I, like, even if I do good in a job, something else has to happen here in Pennsylvania, and I had a very comfortable job that I really liked, and then I just got laid off. One day I just got to work, and like half of us got laid off. And literally I got laid off in the worst moment. My wife was pregnant with my 3rd child, and I was really counting on those 3 months that they were going to give me of paternal leave, because we don't have family here to help my wife. You know, like when my wife gives birth, like, she's on her own. Her mom and her family are in the Dominican Republic, and my mom's always working. So I was looking forward to taking those 3 months and, you know, looking after my wife and after the kids. And I also had a trip we booked, fired like on 2024, the trip for take my middle child to the Dominican Republic so he could stay with his grandma while my wife, you know, gives births and stuff, because he was, you know, he's still a kid. He's been like in the worst moment, and I kept a positive attitude, you know. I kept it's like, if that, you know, it's not like that job paid a lot anyways, and we're a traditional family. My wife doesn't work. She has her hands full here at home. We're struggling because we're living in America, and I do not make $100K a year. I was barely just making like 40K, you know. Basically been my life. Maybe somebody did do it like a witchcraft on me, because every time something good goes on, always something bad has to happen. But I don't refuse to just like, fuck my life. Like, I refuse to just be a victim. Too long, you know. Those dreams were weird. It's been weird. If you guys have anything to say in the comments, your own story, your own personal crazy dreams that you've had, let me know. Thank you for watching, and peace out.